Hi, this is David with entry number 210. Oh, broke the, I guess we kind of broke the seal on that now, so we're officially rolling in 200. Today was Monday, and I taught 5, 6, and then 2 sessions with 3, 4 back to back, like always. I'm very happy with how the classes went today. We didn't do a lot, or really any bookwork, but I think the kids really enjoyed the classes. It really is encouraging when you see them having a good time and you don't see them all mopey and depressed. A lot of times they just want to go home, and I know that, and you kind of have to give them a reason to want to be there. And I think it would be easy to say, you know, just do about games and don't focus on any curriculum, but I really feel like today's lesson in both classes really came through in spades with both of the classes, or both of the age groups, so I'm very happy about that. You know, teaching, I think, or whatever I'm doing here, it's not, you know, it's not a great job, and I think that's kind of a fair assumption, or a fair thing to say. What it is extremely gratifying at times, and in those times you really have to kind of seize the moment and kind of really bathe in it, soak it in, because a lot of times it's not that fun. You know, it's not fun necessarily. It's very taxing and stressful, and a lot of like upsetting stuff happens, and you find out things about your students that isn't great, and like just seeing where some of them live is very depressing. It's like, it's not squalor per se, but it's definitely not good. One of the big things that's kind of not addressed very well here in Asia is mold. There's a lot of mold everywhere. It's so humid in the summer, it just gets everywhere. In China it was everywhere, in Singapore and some of the older areas it was everywhere, and in Korea it's everywhere. And you know, mold is one of those things that I think can be kind of debated whether or not it's that bad for you. I know it is, you know, black mold stuff is pretty bad for you, but like mold's, I don't know, 50 million, probably like maybe 1 billion, 2 billion years old. You know, it's a very basic, essential life form, and you know, humans have been around for 250, 300,000 years or whatever, so I feel like, you know, those people lived with mold back then. They lived with it 5,000 years ago, they lived with it 1,000 years ago, they lived with it 50 years ago, and they'll live with it, they'll continue to live with it, you know. It's not bad in the sense, I think there's much worse things you can be exposed to than black mold, you know, spores. I think things like, you know, CO2 from, all the CO2 from cow farts is probably much worse for you than being around black mold. I think being around cigarette smoke is worse, you know, but there's a lot of black mold. There's even some in here, not a lot. I try and get rid of it, but it's kind of in the silicone in the shower, you know, where you lay down beads of silicone and you kind of smooth it in to the cracks, your own tile and the toilet and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of mold there. But it's not that big of a deal, I'm not too worried about it. You know, bring it back to the class, I'll finish it up. I'm very happy with how the class went today, and it gives, what I have to do is grab these moments of joy and fun and happiness and then savor those and use them as motivation for when things aren't going that great. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been entry number 210, and I will talk with you tomorrow. Bye.